Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mad Matt's Minecraft. We're not starting over by the island today. Today we are in fact starting over by the mass fabricator. We are over here, matter fabricator, excuse me. We are at 98%. I've been dumping a lot of backpack to try and generate stuff to get our first UU matter, and hopefully it'll happen today. I don't know if it will. Ooh, cells. Um, I'm burning scrap because you can totally do that. Uh, and it burns pretty quickly. Doesn't really provide a lot of power, but it provides some, which might totally help. There we go, 99. We're 1% away. I don't know if it'll actually happen this episode, but we are here with our yeah, with our stuff, and I really don't know what I want to do this episode on other than getting to there. I have essentially done all of my recovery that I'm probably going to do. Yeah, feather falling boots, love them. I need to go and kick my silk touch pick up another notch. I need to get another efficiency 4 book. Really, I hadn't been paying attention, and I thought I had a second efficiency 4 book. Ended up being sharpness 5, or sharpness 4. Excuse me. Um. So yeah, that happened. Uh. And that was annoying because I really wanted efficiency 5. It still is pretty good for a pick, but it can be a little bit better. And then, whoa! I just realized as I was trying to jump up there that I don't have my jetpack, so I shouldn't be jumping places. I've been to the end a little bit. If you see, I got a soul shard here. It's an Enderman one that I've been knocking out a little bit. It's difficult because I'm so used to gaining levels over in the level gainer-nator. I need a good. It's extremely nice to have the supply of ender balls, but it's a lot of work. And so if somebody wants to get a job on the server, they can go and fill up my ender ball thing, and I would probably pay them. We could totally discuss prices. And I also got some more instone for the project. The what you call it? Um, the one place out there. The island castle or whatever we'll end up calling it. It'll probably need a cool name. If you can think of one, please leave that in the comments down below. And hey, if you're actually watching this video, please leave a comment. I need the audience. Tell me something that I did wrong. That's always a good thing you can do. And I like it. I'm totally using all the scrap from here because I don't have the power to go through the scrap really quickly. And I like doing that. So, woohoo, almost fell. Yeah, so that's that. Let me show you what I got. I got my diamond pick. I don't have a fortune 3, which is sad. And then I'll have my silk touch efficiency pick. And I got this because it's just as cheap as a, what you call it? Diamond pick? Not a diamond pick, a drill? A mining drill. There we go. Except it doesn't have the recharge thing, but it's got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5. My last one of those lasted 2 weeks of solid use without costing me EU. That is apparently extremely precious because I don't have any of it. I ought to build a solar helmet. That's what I ought to build. But yeah, it's less work to carry a diamond pick. It's actually cheaper for me to carry a diamond pick than it is to carry a diamond mining drill because it's just so much less work to do. I had to name it actually, but I haven't yet. Come on, just give me a better progress bar. Everything else is out of stuff pretty much. It's just this generator that's generating power. Boy, I have so many unfinished projects, or really unstarted projects more than unfinished projects. What else do I have on me? I've got my advanced electric jetpack, which until I get a good power base again, I've used up a lot of power recently, trying to do stuff like getting the titanium for this. Titanium is crazy. If somebody, like, I don't know, I don't really have a good thing of what I'm trying to say, but I could see owning a ton of titanium to be really good. I also have some diamond leggings with Prot 5, Unbreaking 3. I'm not sure how protection enchantments work anymore. And then Feather Falling 4, Fire Protection 3, though I don't expect to really use that. Blast Protection would probably be a little bit more useful. I'll probably throw that on my jetpack. But once again, I'm not sure exactly how that works, because I remember them hearing that they changed it recently to make the individual ones better than straight up prot, but I don't know how they did that, you know? I don't know what changes happened. I don't know. There it is! Our first matter uses. Uses for, because it has to go through all of them. What do we got here? MFS projector upgrade, camouflage, compatible with hold shift, wall, diagonal wall, deflector, tube, sphere, cube, advanced cube containment. No idea what any of that means. Sunarium parts. That sounds expensive. And that Sunarium. Is that made of 3 Sunarium parts? Oh, okay. That's the only recipe, apparently. Then what's the point of... What's this used for? Sunarium part. That they, it's used to make an iridium reinforced plate? What is that used for? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow, that's more expensive than I thought. So we need 2 UU matter and a bunch of plates, apparently, and an iridium ingot. And there's 2 recipes for some reason. Because one of them has... Okay, that's stupid. So an iridium ingot just takes 1, 9. Okay. So, that is expensive. It really is. But it's not... I can do it. It's just going to take me... I either need... Okay, here's what I need. I need to make at least 1 more. I might need to make... let's see. I'll need a total of 2 for the Cenarium part, and then another 7 for Iridium, is what it is. Really, that's the only thing that UU matter ought to be used for, because you know, for the rest of the stuff, an Ender Pearl is worth 8, and then a diamond is worth 9, and yeah, pretty much the only thing that is really worthwhile that you can't, that is rare enough that you want to use it is iridium. So yeah, I went there. I said that. I want to charge my rock cutter. I actually ought to charge my backpack. We'll come over here and steal 3K. Okay, good. We now have as much K in here as we had in a standard jetpack. And then we have 10% more, or a third more. And that puts us at 4%, dangerously low. Grass. Ooh, wow. That kind of glitched. I did not intend to pick that up, but I totally will. Now down to 3%. Balance. Okay. I'm just coming down here to check to make sure there's nothing I need to pick up. I don't have arrows. That's good to know. Balance. Quit moving. There we go. Oh, look, stuff. Boy, I really need arrows, don't I? Which means I have to try and kill you. Die. Die in a fire. Come on. Oh, go over there to that. No, run. Okay. Have I shown you the Bow of Awesome? I'm pretty sure I had. Bow of Awesome, Power 5, Infinity 1, Unbreaking 3. Thinking of adding possibly Flame on it, or possibly Punch. I'm not sure which one I would want more. Probably Flame, and I totally have Flame stuff. I require the use of 1 arrow. Chest. Can you provide? You provide tools for making an arrow, but that is not 1 arrow. You are neither 1 arrow. Where is an arrow? I don't know. So I'm probably not going to be on as often. Yeah, I know you guys are probably not going to see this video until... This video probably comes out Friday. I don't know. I record a couple days in advance sometimes. Some days are 1 day in advance. Some days I do it the same day, depending on exactly how much buffer I have and what I think about recording for my episodes. Yeah, gosh, let's just stop in the middle of talking to you guys. I'm just running around real quick, making sure there's nothing I want to silk touch. I do this pretty often. It's why my quarry's kind of slow. Because when you silk touch things, you can get, useful things. That's why I want to make an arcane boar, but they're really expensive and bad for the aura, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. At least I'm not sure if I want to do that so close to my base, which is a key distinction. So, oh, right, I was gonna drop down here and throw some scrap in. But, yeah, I think as soon as we're down to bedrock here, I think I'm gonna go and make a 64 ocean quarry, just to blow it all, because I need the iridium, is what I need, and, it would get me that, and that's kind of important, getting the iridium. Yeah, because I've heard tale of people who do the 64 by 64 massive quarries out in the middle of nowhere, and they find like 2 iridium. I wish I could do it silk touch, so that I could turn it into like 4 iridium, or 2 of them into maybe 5. I think you can do 2.5 if you Greg Tech the machines it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6. I kind of like using, scrap as a minimal thing. I think it's kind of cute that you can do it. I think if you do make scrap boxes, it's actually a little cheaper. Did I grab a... Okay. Oh, I see what I did. But anyway, let's see, what else is going on? I'm going to talk about something that happened last night, and, see, I'm torn between naming names and not naming names, because once I start talking about what's going on, everyone who's on the server will probably know exactly who it is, because there's not a lot of us on here. And if you guys totally want to be on my server, please send me a message. But, if I use his name, he might not like that. So there's a guy on the server, there's a couple guys on the server who borrow stuff from me, who ask me to, lend them some supplies so that they can do stuff. And that's fine. That's part of being on a multiplayer server. It's one of the advantages of being able to cooperate, and they'd be able to like, Matt, do you have something that can burn? I need to keep my engines running a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, I could totally give you some of that. I've got burnable stuff. And that's always cool. I'm totally fine doing that. But recently, it's been people using me. I'm going to turn off my jet, actually. People have been using me a lot. And I mean, like, crazy amounts of having Matt get them stuff. Even when they, like, resolve not to do it anymore, there's still crazy amounts of, hey, Matt, can you do things for us? And I'm, not horribly against... Oh, hold on. I don't have the right shard. I'm trying to get a zombie shard because I really like how my skin looks in chainmail. But you can't make chainmail, even in Feed the Beast. None of these mods make chainmail, and so it's kind of annoying. And so if I get a zombie spawner, I need to find some way to get rid of all of the zombie flesh, but I'd pretty much camp it just for armor and try and get some of that. And a new zombie head, because I'm out of zombie heads. One of the main things I lost when I died. The most annoying thing I lost when I died. Anyway, yeah, and it's kind of one of the things I like on Minecraft, even on a multiplayer server. Here's the thing. On a multiplayer server, you still have to do work. You still have to do stuff by yourself. And recently, people haven't been doing that. They've been having, me do all of the work of, like, gathering resources and stuff. And I can understand, needing stuff right away, but there has been a lot of tapping the map mana, which is a Magic the Gathering reference, kind of. A very, very vague and horrible reference. But, yeah, people have been using me instead of playing with me, and it has not been very fun. And so I have started becoming extremely, I don't quite want to use the word antisocial, but it's a decent word for it. I've, stopped doing nice things because of it, and I don't like that. And recently, he hasn't complained about it yet, but I imagine that he's going to, because that's how people are. Recently, somebody um effectively wants to copy this design and wanted me to do a lot of the work. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why I showed making this on the internets, is so that you can make it. And it's not hard to make. It's really easy to make, and you just need to do the work to make it. And so do the work. Leave me out of it. I'm here to play Minecraft and do my own projects. I'm fine with doing collab type stuff, but seriously, when you're asking me every 2 minutes what you should be doing on your project, then it's not a project you should be doing. I will not, if someone says, hey, Matt, how do you make a matter fabricator? I will be like, well, if you go to NEI, you have to do these type of things. The best way to get iridium is through ferrous ore, and you can come and borrow my machines. I'm totally fine with people bumming from my machines, provided that they help foot the energy bill, because seriously, it's been pretty crappy recently. Because of how I use energy, which is constantly and all the time. I do like this machine here. The throwing, wasting my cobble in. I think that one works best. Hold on, one more. Yeah, good. I do like wasting my blowing cobble in here, because it gets me sand, which is always useful, which I can turn into glass and stuff. It also gives me gravel as a byproduct, and I turn the gravel directly into flint, which is useful. And then I can turn the flint into industrial TNT, flint dust, which I can turn into solar cell panels or industrial TNT. So that's a useful machine. And when it keeps on, sometimes it stays loaded, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, but that'll run through for a couple hours at least. Of using that machine usefully, because I don't know of a good storage system for MJs. If there was one, I would totally love it. But as far as I know, you just kind of keep things working. Anyway, yeah, I'm totally fine with people using my machines. That's why I built machines. That's why I totally support the Netherrail system. I'm probably going to go and make more Netherrail to specific people who don't have rail lines built yet. I'll probably go and drop a bunch of gold and tungsten and stuff to make powered rail for everybody, and make duplicate rail lines like I have, because I feel that that's the type of thing that I ought to support as a server owner. But if you want that matter fabricator, if you want that quantum armor, no way am I going to put up the resources, and there's no way that I am going to make it for you. And there's no way that I'm going to guide you through baby steps, each step at a time, exactly how to do it. If you need that type of help, go to the wiki or go through NEI and figure it out. Now, there are stuff that are kind of tricky. One of these things, like one of the things that people do wrong with my machines over here, and I see it all the time, is they'll come over here to the grinder that nobody's using, and they'll grab the glass fiber cable. Oh, come on, get up there. I think it's Doom that does it, but this isn't criticism. This is correction. People will come all the time and do the dual thing right here, and that's bad. That's kind of stupid, because if it's trying to trickle power through, as if there was something to be done here, and you hook up two machines, if there's power there, yeah, it'll work it faster, provide a smoother energy thing, but it's also going to drain all the power. And so the reason why there's stuff on each side is, once the solar cell, which is always the default power because it's free, once that's depleted, come here, break this cable, and come over here and place it on this side to where you've been placing stuff in the generator. That's how I intended this to be used. I really wish. Okay, Greg, if the Greg Tech guy is paying attention, what we need to do. There's not enough power in there for that. Get that out of there. What we need is we need. I don't know. I don't even. They might even be in the game already. Let's look. There was a thing that I heard about. Time is it? Okay. There it is. EU splitter. I might have to try and make one of these. It looks like it actually might be what I need. But there needs to be an easy way to control where EU goes. One of the things that we learned from Minecraft is when you have the massive server farms and large meshes of cable, it doesn't work very well. You get a ton of lag based off of that because EU packets have to figure out the best path to go to get to where they're needed. And so, but yeah, I want to be able to control and have something that says, as soon as, I want to be able to make something that says, as soon as this hits, emit if full is not what I want, emit if partially filled, emit if empty. I want something that goes as soon as it emits if empty. I wish there's actually two options here. I want to make a machine that uses power from an MFV until the MFP is depleted, and then it'll make it'll turn it off until it is full again. A capacitor. That's what a capacitor does, I believe. I want a capacitor for EU. Is that going up? No, it's not. Okay, that should be good. Why are you draining? Okay, now you're not. Good. The machines. Anyway, I was griping about something, I'm sure of it. So anyway, this guy is going to make a soul shard to copy the zombie pigman, and I advised against it because, that's kind of a, hey, I know what I'm doing, I've got a full shard, I'm going to, yeah, I spent, and it kind of seemed to me like he wanted to use my, charged up shards to be able to make this. When those chicken shards that I have, I spent friggin' like 9 hours making all of those. You have to, you can spawn in a bunch of chickens that'll make eggs, and then you take that, after it took me forever to get a strong enough shard there, you then hatch all of those little baby chicken eggs, and then you kill all those chickens. It took me about 9 hours for each one of those. I probably put in a full week's worth of work into the 5 soul shards that I had in the effort to prank Dignity. And so if you want a good spawner, you have to put in a lot of work. And there's no way you're getting 9 hours of my life down the drain for your thing. You can do that on your own, sir. And then he died in the nether finding zombie pigmen. And wanted me to TP him and wanted to go reclaim his stuff. And it's like, the reason why zombie pigmen, why I did it the easy way, ow, featherfall boots, is because zombie pigmen are extremely OP. The reason why they're passive mobs that will kill you, that totally can kill you. And, the next time I had gone into the nether, they freaking attacked me because he had been attacking them, and that's how they work. They attack PCs once they have been aggroed. And so that was not shiny. And we, I took care of the angry ones. Hopefully they should be good. But yeah, and he had died and he had rage quit and he had lost all his stuff and he was complaining. He didn't start complaining. He had rage quit. But he's probably going to be complaining. And my advice, my words to you are, suck it up. Losing all of your stuff in Minecraft happens. You can't stop it from happening. I did it this week. I did it this week for something pretty stupid. And I hope I can survive this. Speaking, as it were, of pretty stupid, yeah, that just totally happened, and on camera, while I was talking about stupid and losing items. So, yeah, some days are fun. Anyway, as I was saying, losing all your stuff happens in Minecraft. It happens to the best of us. And, you know, I've got I have the ability to spawn things in, and I'm not going to. The powers vested in me by paying $20 a month or $25 a month for this server, I'm not going to abuse, and I'm not going to use to teleport people to uh give people advantages, including myself, unless I think it's for the good of the server. If I'm going to your base, I will go through the nether. If I'm going for my stuff over here, I am probably going to die 3 or 4 times and hopefully get it back, because it would be very annoying to lose it, and I can't just log out, even though I have to go back to work pretty soon, because this stuff is in a chunk that is loaded. Which, incidentally, people have been commenting and noticing the fact that, oh, look, a sheep, that there do not seem to be any mobs anywhere. And this, I have discerned, is because of chunk loaders. Not necessarily chunk loaders themselves, but because of quarries. There are 3 quarries that I know of on the server. I don't think anyone... Oh, I can't walk... just walk that up. So, I don't think anyone has an actual chunk loader, but the quarries, at least mine and Dignity's, I know, Doom's probably is underwater, are keep chunks loaded, and I believe, I'm not certain, but I believe that with exactly how that works, mobs spawn in there, and yeah, this is going to mess up my quarry the next time my quarry turns on, which is always annoying. But yeah, mobs will spawn in the quarries, and that decreases our mob count in the rest of the world. The same thing was kind of happening on Vex's most recent CTM map, Inferno Mines. Not Inferno Mines, Black Desert 2, until he went and made some changes to it. Okay. Did I ever get arrows? What's my battle plan here? My battle plan is just gonna run down and get my stuff. Excellent. It's a good plan. Especially my boots, which will let me run around and get stuff faster. Excellent. I got my pick. I got that random... Okay. Jetpack. You are the most important thing. There you are. Excellent. So you on your... How I get out of here? That's why I can't get out. No! Okay. On the scale of good to not good, this would be a 2 on the not good side, especially with invisible zombies. Oh my gosh. That was pretty broken. And the zombie will probably be wearing my jetpack, because that's how things go. But I refreshed a bunch of it. It's times like this that I wish I had a secret stash of pretty OP swords. Oh wait, I know where those are. I should get those. I have a chicken spawner. Where's my zombie spawner? I have one somewhere. Oh, it's gonna be my satchel. That's probably in that chest, hopefully. I need to take these stairs. Sword! I need a sword! Warple sword will work. Ooh, I've got some advanced rail in there, actually. It's a regular rail. It's kind of a useful chest to know about. I should go back to that sometime. What I need is a bucket of water, but I don't know where one is, because that'll allow me to make a safe drop and be able to do this a lot easier. But, wow, I've been way scatterbrained this episode. You, die. Excellent. That was one hit. It took about a fifth. No, it took maybe like 5%. Yeah, 5% of my sword's life bar. So I'm not going to get a lot of sorting out of this. but it ought to be good sorting, and hopefully I'll be able to get a zombie head. That'd be nice. At least I built this last time. That's kind of nice and convenient. Right. Let's see if I can see a zombie this time. Quietly getting my stuff. Okay, throw my pants, which will help a lot, and my jetpack, which apparently does have some fumes in it. Not a lot of fumes, but some. I am missing my bow of awesome. Okay, turn my jetpack off. And remember that it's off. His jetpack's off. Luke, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Where is the bow of awesome? I don't see you anywhere. This is really scary, because I don't know if I have an infinity enchantment prepared. I am, like, trying to do a lot of the work to get, to remake my enchantments, so that the next time I die and lose everything, it's not going to be as long to recover. But... Oh, right, killing something with the sword? I don't have a bow of awesome. That's not cool. Man, bow of awesome. Yeah, it's gone. Can I make that jump? I do love these boots. There we go. Watch, I'm gonna run right off the edge. Now it's a question of getting up here, which I don't think I can do. Not in one jump. There we go. Now, hopefully, if I'm lucky, and I'm not... Dang it! Well, what did I lose this time? It looks like I just lost my bow of awesome. Which is sad. I don't know if I have an infinity. Apparently, you need a large amount of electricity to be able to work. You know, there's still some electricity in here, even though we are at 0%. It's an extremely interesting thing. Yeah, and it won't let us fly, even though we have a little bit more than 0. Yep, I just lost my bow of awesome. And what am I going to do? Am I going to complain? Am I going to spawn a new one in for recording a video and, you know, call it hacks or whatever? Nope. I'm going to make a new one. It's going to cost me a bow and probably about an hour of sitting over there waiting for an infinity enchantment. And you know what? That's okay. That's the price of playing Minecraft and playing it dangerously. It's the price of playing on a server where we're not on peaceful, a non-creative server. The price is stuff happens sometimes. And that's my thought for today. Stuff happens sometimes. Yeah. Think that's it for me today, though, guys. I did not want to make a large, angry, shouting video like this. I am going to go down real quick and see if I have an infinity book. It would be right here if I have one. Nope, I don't have an infinity book, which means, ooh, anything useful? There is a large unexplored trail going from there all the way down to there to a very, very large lava lake, it looks like. Can I walk here? Apparently not. Let's see, I like how the sulfur torch is floating and doing nothing. This is like technically cheating, but I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm just looking at the lay of the land under there. I think I see a bat. Anyway, yep, sorry for this kind of angry video, and I apologize, person who I'm talking to, but you guys have been borrowing, a couple people have been borrowing a lot of stuff from me with no intention of returning it, and without, you guys aren't taking a receipt. I'm totally writing down what you guys take. I'm often writing stuff down. I've got a book hidden somewhere that has information like that. But, yeah, I've gotten a little bit short with you, and I apologize. It is not nice of me. But, yeah, that's gonna be it today. Sorry there's no advancement on here. I mentioned earlier that videos are probably gonna be a little bit less coming up. I'm gonna still try. If you notice, I've been doing pretty good on an everyday type of thing, scheduling videos in advance and stuff. I'm gonna keep trying to do that. But I'm not gonna promise anything. Not promising stuff normally helps. Yeah, but yeah, my brother came into town, and so he'll be in town for like a week or so. You might see him on the server. I might record an episode with him doing stuff, and that'll be cool. But until that happens, I don't know if that'll happen. So, ooh, there is a cool B note. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I now have a steadfast queen, and I'm making cocoa comb or whatever it is, and that's kind of cool. So anyway, I better end the episode soon because we've gone through so many topics and tangents, and it's time for me to get back to work as well. Apologize for the kind of shouty, angry episode and the kind of chaotic episode. I'm glad you guys got to see me blow up. That's always cool. Yeah. You guys all stay online, and I will see you next time. Ready? I'm gonna jump and disconnect. I've actually never done that before. Let's see what that did. Oh, I'm still in the air. That's kind of funny. Anyway, you guys stay online, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.